Project 2, Student Diversity, Melanie Fitzgibbon, EDFD 5063. Students are all different. They differ in social class, ethnicity, home language, gender, and culture. Some are exceptional in one or more areas, and some have learning disabilities. Students' differences can have significant implications for instruction, curriculum, and school policies and practices. Students can differ in performance level and learning style. Today we are going to focus on learning styles. How do students differ in learning styles? Students differ in their abilities to deal with concepts, to solve problems, and to learn. Students differ in their previous learning and in their cognitive learning styles. Each individual has preferences in learning environments, and conditions also affect student achievement. What strategies can teachers use to reach their students? One strategy that teachers can use is to give students a learning style inventory to see what type of learner they are. Once a teacher knows the type of learner a student is, the better equipped the teacher is to meet the needs of the student. Just as students have different personalities, they also have different ways of learning. For example, think about how you learn the phone numbers of people you meet. Do you learn a number better if you see it written down? If so, you may be a visual learner, one who learns best by reading or seeing. If you learn a number better by hearing it, you may be an auditory learner. Or you may be a tactile or kinesthetic learner. You may learn better by feeling or experiencing. We all learn in many ways, but some of us learn better in some ways than in others. If you are an auditory learner, you learn by hearing and listening. You understand and remember things you have heard. You store information by the way it sounds, and you have an easier time understanding spoken instructions than written ones. You often learn by reading out loud because you have to hear it or speak it in order to know it. As an auditory learner, you probably hum or talk to yourself or others if you become bored. People may think you are not paying attention, even though you may be hearing and understanding everything being said. If you are a visual learner, you learn by reading or seeing pictures. You understand and remember things by sight. You can picture what you are learning in your head, and you learn best by using methods that are primarily visual. You like to see what you are learning. As a visual learner, you are usually neat and clean. You often close your eyes to visualize or remember something, and you will find something to watch if you become bored. You may have difficulty with spoken directions and may be easily distracted by sounds. You are attracted to color and to spoken language, like stories, that is rich in imagery. If you are a tactile learner, you learn by touching and doing. You understand and remember things through physical movement. You are a hands-on learner who prefers to touch, move, build, or draw what you learn, and you tend to learn better when some type of physical activity is involved. You need to be active and take frequent breaks. You often speak with your hands and with gestures, and you may have difficulty sitting still. As a tactile learner, you like to take things apart and put things together, and you tend to find reasons to tinker or move around when you become bored. You may be very well coordinated and have good athletic ability. You can easily remember things that were done, but may have difficulty remembering what you saw or heard in the process. You often communicate by touching, and you appreciate physically expressed forms of encouragement, such as a pat on the back. What's your learning style?